And Jennifer Leslie joins me now with the three big things coming out of this storm that we have been tracking overnight. And we're going to begin with that flash flooding in Port Arthur, even the shelter there dealing with flooding.
Yeah, we have some remarkable pictures that are being shared on social media this morning from the Bob Bauer Civic Center in Port Arthur. It's a shelter that started flooding within the last 2 hours. Evacuees were moved to the risers, and now they're waiting to be relocated to a new shelter at Lamar State College. The mayor of Port Arthur taking to Facebook overnight saying the city is underwater, calling for dump trucks to help with rescues and urging residents to get to higher ground. More storm victims across Houston have been making their way to the city's newest shelter at NRG Park, where the Houston Texans play. At last check, about 1,000 people were there, another 9,000 to 10,000 at the George R. Brown Convention Center, where city officials put out the word overnight that they're in desperate need of social workers. Authorities and family members have reported at least 18 deaths from Harvey, while law enforcement agencies say more than 13,000 people have been rescued in the Houston area and surrounding parts of southeast Texas. Again, the crisis underway this morning, a flooding crisis in southeast Texas. They've had pounding rain all night. I think at least more than an inch of rain in the Port Arthur Beaumont area. And so a real concern about the people there. Those images of people in cots at the shelter with water right below them are astounding.
With nowhere to go. And does it look like rescue crews are going to be able to have access to them, get access to them to get them out of there?
Yes, we are trying to get in touch with our crews down there, our sister station, to find out exactly where in that evacuation process from the shelter they are in and find out where those people are, because there are a number of them and getting to that shelter will be difficult.
And Jen, I know you used to work in the Port Arthur area. For our viewers, if you could just give us the lay of the land, how far from Houston is this area that's now under a flood emergency?
Yeah, that was my first TV market. I lived there for a year and a half. I'm from Houston. It's about 90 miles east of Houston, and Port Arthur right on the coast there, Beaumont a little bit more inland. And so a real concern it's called the Golden Triangle, and it includes Orange, Port Arthur, Beaumont, and all of those areas being very hard hit as we speak.
And Harvey is still churning at this hour. Thank you, Jen.